Welcome to yet another exciting game at the Gauteng Invitational Tournament, the 4th annual edition, hosted at St. David's, Maristininanda. We have the Rangers in dark caps, dark/pink, versus the Gauteng girls team in white caps. Gauteng girls team is being coached by a combination of Kelsey White and Megan Celino. See the attack fizzling out on the right-hand side. And a new attack by Gauteng. Not much of a setup on their first attack, making it difficult for them to find options. We see them slowly setting up the D formation. A lot of work being done in center by both attack and defender. Entry pass from the right-hand side disallowed by a contra foul. Ooh. Good attempt there. But number 11, Jess Brown, which results in a penalty. Massive attempt at goal by Kimberly, which unfortunately goes wayward of the goals. The score is still at 0-0. You see the Rangers team doing really good work and really making a good effort of keeping the Gauteng girls away from the goals. Ooh. That was unfortunate there for the Rangers, as they had a beautiful drive coming through by Max. Number 6. Unfortunately, a misdirected pass. You see the Gauteng under-19 goals. Building up an attack on the left-hand side. Counter still coming through. Lots of drives happening. Oh, and unfortunately ball lost right against the wall. You see a quicker attack and a quicker development of the attack coming from Rangers, leading themselves with more options such as this 2-on-1 that we see here. Good attempt by the defender to get in front, but unfortunately deemed as impeding or illegal, and that'll be a penalty. You see Jess Brown lining up to take another penalty. And a massive save by Ogechi McMurray. Keeping the score even at 0-0. Oh, unfortunately there, Emily Townsend from the Gauteng under-19 goals earns herself an exclusion, putting the Rangers team in a man-up position. Lots of communication happening, especially from the goalkeeper. An attempt from the left-hand side, and unfortunately hits the crossbar, saving Gauteng once again. You see the Rangers goals playing a press. Oh, foul inside. With 5 seconds to go. Unfortunately, no goal there, as the foul was inside the 6 meter. Rangers doing really well there to retain their attack. Ooh, bottom left attempt. by number 6, Maxine Lagendorf. You can see a really good effort from the Gauteng Under-19 girls, not giving up even after an attempt. It's still swimming onto, well, towards the goals, towards the goalkeeper to put pressure on her. Nice sound attack. Solid ball movement happening from Rangers right now. There seems to be no set centre. Reversal calls. Now Gauteng have an attack. Ball into the middle. Unfortunately, the centre forward, number 14, loses the ball. Big quick shot there by Justine Luck, but unlucky for Miss Luck, hitting the crossbar. Girls under 19 girls looking for the options, finding an open player close in front of the goals as she edges forward and makes an attempt. Bottom right, goal by Emma Pellicott, taking the score to 1-all. You see a little bit of a delay, some questioning happening from referee Tabang Madi to the table. Seems to be some confusion with the clock. Well, unfortunately, the Rangers play there inside the 2 meter before receiving the ball, which has resulted in a contra foul. Oh, there was an attempt there from the right-hand side to get the ball into a driving player, but unfortunately, Pass just not making it there on time. Goal by number 8, Dark Caps, Kelly Seymour. Kelly taking the goal count to 2-1 for Rangers. We see Coach Megan putting in a couple of changes, some new fresh legs. Let's see what Iminati can bring to the table. You see the ball being moved around a lot better and a bit more confidence on the shots. But then again, the setup, or the how Rangers have set up their defense, have set themselves up to make easy 2-on-1 counters, such as you see now. Big draw from the goalkeeper. She goes over, but unfortunately, the crossbar, yet again, saving the Gauteng Under-19 girls. Ball up on the right-hand side to India. She carries with no pressure, trying to find options. Ooh, massive cross-cage shot on the right-hand side by India. India cope. Drawing the score now, sitting at 2 apiece. This is quite a good show here by the Gauteng Under-19 girls up against this ladies side from Cape Town. And my questions have been answered. Eminati contributing to a really incredible steal on the 2 meter. Well done, Emi. Great goal there by number 9, Kelly Seymour. Putting on yet another goal onto the scoreboard, ensuring that a team can now take the lead at 3-2 with 21 seconds to go of the first quarter. We hear Coach Alex calling for a press from his players. And ball stolen there by Kimberly Kemp. Getting a team ready to go on a counter. We see Maxine on the right-hand side with 4 seconds left. One big book, small cross pass, and a goal by number 12, Blue Caps, Josie Douglas. Her efforts put the score at 4-2 to Rangers. Quarter, or the second quarter to be exact, of the Gauteng Under-19 girls in white caps playing Rangers all the way from Cape Town in dark caps. Quick exclusion, early exclusion on number 7, White, who doesn't receive the instruction correctly. Shame she unfortunately thought that she was playing number 6. Referee is just ensuring that the protocol is done correctly, as the player was excluded before the penalty was called, so her replacement still needs to be in the corner. See number 6, Maxine Lagendorf, attempting against Ogechi, but unfortunately again hitting the crossbar. There's been a massive save. Massive saver for them throughout this game. As the rain starts to fall a bit more, or a bit heavier here, the score is sitting at 4-2. Lots of big passes being made by Gauteng, trying to open up their space, eliminate defenders, found opportunities, have a big attempt that happened from the back, unfortunately resulted in nothing. Attempt on the right hand side, which is unfortunately blocked by a field player, so goal throw for Rangers. And again, Rangers sticking to their counter attack play. Maxine contributing immensely towards the success of this team in this game, earning the team another man up. Oh, big field block on the right hand side. We see the referees, or actually Ogechi, realizing that the ball that is in the water is a size 5 and unable to play with it. So play just had to pause for a second, and now we continue. 25 seconds to go on the shot clock. 3 minutes to go on the main clock. And the score is 4-2. Big drive coming in from the right-hand side from Gauteng. Still not rattling or moving the defense from Rangers. A big attempt from the outside, unfortunately just wide from number 14, Bray. You see big passes happening from Rangers, big heart and attempts happening from the goalkeeper, who's contributing as an extra defender. Manages to get a hand on it and forcing the ball out as a 2-meter corner throw. We see what we got to see there was a center entry who had realized that there was a drive coming down, popped the ball over to the driving player, who's Maxine. She scores yet again. I think the difference here that we see is that the Rangers team has a lot more senior ladies players who have already finished high school, some even varsity, up against our Gauteng under 19 girls. A big 2-on-1 counter. And they still sit at 3. The counters just didn't stop. Players did not give up on their attack and kept coming up to contribute towards yet another goal, taking the score to 6-2 to Rangers. Very fast-paced attacking happening here from the Rangers ladies. Attacks are full of confidence, full of precision as well. But again, the crossbar for the Gauteng Under-19 girls has been an extra player. Oh, good defensive attempt there by Iminati, but ball slipping through past the goalkeeper, taking the score up to 7-2. Goal scorer there for that game was number 9, Kelly Seymour. Beautiful center entry there by Gauteng girls. Unfortunately, ball going over. Oh, actually not an attempt. At the end of the second chaka, with the teams crossing over, the score sits at 7-2 to the Rangers from Cape Town. Welcome back to this third quarter of our encounter versus the Gauteng Under-19 girls in white caps versus the Rangers ladies in dark caps. Gauteng girls really working hard to try and waste time on each time one of the Rangers ladies handles the ball. Unfortunately, the center entry resulted in a steal. You see Gauteng gearing up an attack now in the middle of the pool, trying to get themselves into position. It looks way more promising than it did in the first chaka, so let's see what comes from it. Massive goal by number 6. Emma Pellicott taking the score to 7-3. I think in that moment it would have been quite quite difficult for the goalkeeper to see as there were a lot of players in front of her and a shot that you don't normally expect coming from a right-handed player. It's an exclusion of India Cope, number 3. Big work by Maxine, number 6 from Rangers yet again. Lots of quick passes to draw defenders. Miss Cooper scoring the 8th goal of the game for Rangers. The score sits at 8-3. The Rangers opting for a 4-2 defense, which sets them up quite nicely for a counter-attack on a failed attempt, which you will see now. And since India Cope is quite privy to what is going on and kept herself quite high up the line to ensure that she isn't left behind by number 11. Ball off to the left-hand side. And the drive coming through by Max, who earned herself an exclusion last time she did so. An attempt from the left-hand side, coming off the goals, and unfortunately no goal. Exclusion there by number 10, Dark Caps, Justine Luck. Giving Gauteng an opportunity. Set up, they have an attempt from the left-hand side, and it's a big save by the goalkeeper, Shan Lester. Gauteng Girls doing a much better job with their press. Slowing the ball down extensively. The ball still gets into center to Maxine, who draws an ordinary foul of the defender. Ball off to the right-hand side, and unfortunately a contra foul for a costume hold. Big attempt by Emma Pellicott on the left-hand side. Bottom left attempt, beating the goalkeeper under the arms, taking the score to 8-4 with 2 minutes and 4 seconds left of the third quarter. Gauteng Girls having just to be reminded that the defensive pattern for this game, or this quarter specifically, is a press. Big entry coming in, big obs up by India, showing that she's not impeding the player, now trying her best to try fight for the ball. And unfortunately, the fight comes a little bit too late after the turn, where India draws an exclusion. Goal scored by number 11, Blue, Jess Brown, taking the score to 9-4. Seems to be more fight in the water coming from the Gauteng Girls. I think that they now believe that they can actually put the goals in and lead this game the way that they should, or want to, I should say. Ball stolen on the left-hand side of the bottom, and a big pass into the middle to an open player. We see lots of drives happening towards the goals, lots of effort to create open space. Great attempt by number 2 from Rangers, scoring a goal on the right-hand side, or towards the right-hand side of the goals, I should say. That would be Miss Kimberly Kemp. Really good idea to get that pass over. And unfortunately, the center there, Emily wasn't ready for it. Oh, unlucky there. More than unlucky. I think there was a defender that was a bit asleep, leaving her player with open space to receive the ball quickly for a shot to be taken, and yet another goal has been scored, taking the score to 11-4 to Rangers. Really great steal there by Jess Brown. We see Kimberly taking the ball up, being told to shoot, 3 seconds left. Lob attempt into goal by Kimberly Kemp, ending the third chaka, the whopping 12 goals to 4. Welcome back to the fourth quarter of the game, where Rangers have won the ball. In this quarter, I think we all hope to see a lot more goals, a lot more action happening from the Gauteng Under-19 girls team, but they've actually done a really good job considering age and experience and who they're up against in this game. Oh, entry in the last couple of seconds. Off onto the right post, saving Gauteng yet again. Great work there by the centre forward. Earning herself an exclusion of Josie Douglas. Gauteng goals with an awesome man up, but unfortunately a great field block from the Rangers ladies team. Ball being carried up on the left-hand side. Monsieur getting around and making an effort, but unfortunately Miss Emma Pellicott stealing the ball and heading towards the goals. And a great goal by Emma Pellicott, remaining nice and calm in front of goals, ensuring that she will get a finish. With 3 minutes 39 seconds left of the fourth chukka, we still see the Rangers ladies still sprinting up the pool towards their attack. Good discipline and focus shown by them. They've shown their coaches that they can trust the system, that they can trust the game plan and move forward with the plan. Ooh. Goal attempt by 3, who unfortunately misses the goal there. Which is Karina Lautechan. Josie Douglas doing a really good job of trying to keep Emma at bay, as she has been one of the biggest contributors towards this Gauteng under-19 girls team. Big fouling shot, but unfortunately ball going right over, and timeout called by Coach Alex for the Rangers ladies team. And we are back after the timeout. And this timeout is more strategic and not to implement any moves that are going to happen on the next attack. It is still a 6-on-6 attack. Ball goes in front of the goals. Emma Pellicott there to save the day, assisted by the goalkeeper. Great work by the goalkeeper to retain possession. Really good pressure put on the Gauteng under-19 girls by the Rangers ladies. Ball being moved forward. Referee Tabang Madi deeming that she has swam over her back and is called an exclusion. With 1 minute 55 seconds left, the score is 12-5. Yet again, Max doing an incredible job to draw another exclusion from a drive attempt on the left-hand side. unfortunately, no, great attempt. Great defending by the Gauteng Under-19 goals. Blocking Maxine out from another attempt at goal. So the Rangers ladies being really strict on their press defense. Save, rebound, and collected by number 10, Anna Springer, taking the score to 12-5. See another drive attempt happening from the right-hand side by Kimberly Kemp, but unfortunately the defender there being too strong for her and keeping her away from the goals. Maxine loading up a shot. Oh, and unfortunately goes right of the post. Quite surprising for everyone on the bench and for her as well. Last 25 seconds. Emma Pellicott in front of goals. Box loads up a shot and scores. Bringing the score up 12-7 in favor of the Rangers. 22 seconds left of the game. Shout out to Rebecca Holstock for making an incredible long-range pass after a beautiful steal in her last game, resulting in a goal. And that brings an end to the game. Very exciting game, and I think a lot of lessons learned by the Gauteng Under-19 teams playing an experienced Rangers ladies side. End score of the game, 12 goals to 7 in favor of the Rangers.